Okay, so we've got our Rails project set up. Everything seems to be running well. In this video, we're going to set up version control. And if I pull up this guy here, now the Rails installer, it looks like when we ran the Rails new command last video, it initialized Git for us, and that's cool, but I don't really trust that since I didn't do it myself and I don't know exactly which commands they used to set it up and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to reinitialize it in this video just because, right? It's just a good idea. So let's head over to your web browser and go to johnelder.org/code. And this is just my personal website. It has some code snippets that I use often. So go down here to Git, and then let's see, initialize Git. So in order to initialize Git, we need to punch in each of these commands into our little terminal. And we just need to modify them with, your name and your email address. Now it's important that you use your name and your email address. Use the email address that you're going to use at GitHub, because that's one of the ways it sort of connects the two accounts, right? So I'm just going to right click and copy. And then we can right click again and hit paste. Make sure you're in this see our site, my site directory. And it probably will say master on yours, but if it doesn't, that's okay. So John Elder. Now come back here again and copy this. Right click copy. Right click paste, and then johne4196@gmail.com. Try and spell it correctly. All right, then almost done. You can also hit Control-C on your keyboard to copy these. I like to do that. Oops. Back. And then paste. One or two more. Copy. Right click, paste. All right, now the final command is git init, and this is initializing Git. It's turning it on, and we're going to get a little thing. It says reinitializing Git or existing Git repository, and you can see it's right here. That's fine. We sort of expect that since it was already running. Now we're good to go. So let's see. Let's clear the screen. Now we haven't really done anything coding wise, but when we installed it, the Rails installer gave us all these files. So if we pull up our Sublime, all of these files, even though we didn't create them ourselves, they're still there, and we need to now save them to Git for the first time. So to do that, anytime you want to save your code to Git, you type in git add period, and the period stands for everything. It's saying add everything in this my site directory to our repository. So do that. And you can see, boom, it's going through all these things and a bunch of different things. We can clear that screen. That won't happen every time. Now we need to type in git commit -am and then give this a little message. I'm going to say initial commit. It's our first commit. And these little commit messages I talked today, they're important, and we'll see that very soon, probably in the next video when we look at GitHub. So go ahead and do that. And boom, you can see it's, if we make this bigger, it's adding all of these files, which are actually all of these files. So everything's been added. Now, normally we would push this code up to GitHub, but we haven't set that up yet, so we'll do that in the next video. Very quickly though, this bugs me. I always like to come through here and just delete all of these comments from the gem file the first time. Do you do that? It's just a thing for me. These comments are nonsensical. We already know what all this stuff is, or we don't care. And it just sort of makes it a little more cluttered. So I just like to go through here and delete them all. Just a personal weird thing that I do. Control S to save this. And okay, so we're good to go. So we've got everything set up. We've got Git set up. We still need to add Heroku. We'll do that a couple of videos from now. In the next video, let's go ahead and set up GitHub and push our code up to GitHub, and that's pretty cool. And we'll do that in the next video.